Okay, happy new day. This is Timeless Jubilee, the artist formerly known as, and the person formerly known as Julianne Star. I love myself. Okay, so this message is to like witches and warlocks that are doing witchcraft on people and doing spell work and curses and things like that on people. This message is also to like hitmen and to kidnappers and things like that. People who are working, doing jobs that are detrimental to your life and your health. And basically, it's a waste of a good life. And people say, hey, I'm getting paid, I'm getting lots of money. Like if you're a hitman, um, and you are getting lots of money for killing people, and you are a kidnapper, you're getting lots of money for kidnapping, right? But honestly, your life isn't good, right? You're getting, because there's eyes, you know what I'm saying? Whether people know the details of what you're doing, there's people, ancestors, there's spiritual beings, there's God, and there's you that know what you're doing, right? And there's karma, and there's reaping what you sow. And so when you participate and sow seeds of death and of harm to people, those seeds grow in your garden, right? The universe has it set up to where wherever you sprinkle the seed, the fruit comes back to you, right? So I'm saying, I'm making this to say to you, you have a choice to decide whether you're going to value your own life and love yourself, to do better with your energy. You can do it. You can do it. Um, Feeling guilty and ashamed is a burden on you, right? Being sneaky and hiding is a burden. Um, Being constantly injured in accidents, um, getting ill and sick all the time because you're doing evil and it is coming back on you. You have a purpose, and you have more than one purpose. So people say, hey, I was taught to do this and it makes me a lot of money and keep food on the table, it takes care of my children and all this stuff. But really, it comes uh, to a horrible end. And then the middle is sort of fucked up. It's not sort of fucked up, it's fucked up, right? And a lot of times people say, hey, but I look good, or this, or I drive that, and I can go buy this, and I can buy. But you're being haunted. Like, people don't know, like, you can't sleep. Demons are following you and shit. Like, so it's like, to take our lives and to watch someone else and to injure someone else and to hurt someone else with our lives. It's a choice. and we've been raised when we've done it, and when people do this thing that I'm talking about, um, it's because they've been raised to do it. They've seen it. They've been encouraged to do it. It's an option. But I'm trying to tell you, this is just from the goodness of who I am, because I'm a good person. I'm awesome, right? But it's because I worked on it, you know, as as far as balance, and as far as like working on my inner balance, my doing my shadow work, and doing my loving on myself, and forgiving myself, and understanding that what was done yesterday, you can walk away from it 100,000%. Like it could have nothing to do with you, with your future. Like you could, the only thing it could have to do with your future is that you chose to walk away from it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you overcame it. You are bigger than it. So it's like you acknowledge that you have a choice and that you're bigger. And so um, you can walk away from evil. You can walk away from all types of guilt, shame, fear. Um, you can put down your burdens. You can also give your burdens to God. Um, so it's like, from the kindness and the love in my heart, who I am, who I'm very proud to be, because of the choices to put down swords and pick up the song, right? To sing, to dance, to sing instead of swing, to uplift, to edify, to educate, to encourage. My true purpose is, that's why I love my life. And I'm talking to all the people, the monitoring spirits, right? The people who watch me with your life. You're watching me with your energy in your life. The people who are putting spell work on me and all this shit, right? You're doing this with your energy in your life. You could be writing a book. You are special too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you count. God made you too. You have purposes that are beautiful, that you can actually access, right? You count. You count. That's what I want to say to you. All right. You count. You matter. You have good purposes, right? You have good fruit that you can grow. Your seed, your seed that God made and put in you to grow beautiful fruit, it can happen, and you can do it. You just have to take it, and you have to put down evil, and you have to put down, like, watching to wait for other people. It's low self-esteem that you've been taught, and I've been taught that too. We've all been taught that. Like, low self-esteem, to say, you know what, that's a star over there. I gotta go fuck with them, be on their coattails, tear them down, to be something bigger, whatever. You don't. You're a star yourself. It's like a star watching the star shine and saying, you know what? I'm gonna fuck that star up. Bitch, you a star. Like, you can choose to shine. You can choose to uh I'm here to tell you that. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can choose to be your brightest self. You can choose to be your better self. You can say, you know what? I haven't been feeling well. Let me make sure that I take care of my health because I count. Or my thought life. Or I'm losing my mind. Because part of being evil is you lose your mind. Um, Part of doing evil things, tearing down people, the consequences. There's consequences to being evil that you know, you can avoid for the future. Like the things, the seeds you planted, you have to reap those. And that's me too. Everybody, everything that we've planted, weeds and fruit, we reap it. And so that's plant. It's time to choose to know that you can plant fruit just as much as you can plant weeds in other people's gardens. And that's what I really gotta say to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is my purpose is to love, right? And so some people say, you know what? My purpose is to sacrifice the sacrificial lamb, right? Um, some people look at me as a lamb because I am the innocent. It's a choice I've made, right? It's a choice you can make, right? But then you be like, who want to be the fucking innocent if you end up on a tree? If you end up crucified, if you end up slain because you chose to be innocent and to be the fruit that you are, right? But I don't choose to be slain. It's a choice too to be a martyr. I don't choose to be a martyr. I choose to be who I am, my purpose. And my purpose is beautiful. My purpose is to edify, encourage, to uplift, to shine, to to be to to ex- to show the fruit that's inside of me, to grow it and to express it, the seed that God put in me to be, to come up with all this fruit, come out with all the fruit to express it. Sort of like if you're a tree and you're a coconut tree, or whatever, you're supposed to produce some coconuts. That's basically, and in those coconuts is coconut water, milk, oil, bread, meat, all of that, right? So we've been taught, like, other coconut trees are looking at other coconut trees and saying, oh, they got all those coconuts on there, and this and that, not realizing, hey, if you be still, if you put away evil and let your energy, instead of taking energy to go under in the roots and to strangle the other coconut tree so it can't produce coconuts, you're taking your energy and you're not producing coconuts because you're taking your energy to stop somebody else from producing, right? If you take just leave your energy toward you and your purpose, you're gonna sprout. You're gonna coconut sprout. You're gonna um you're gonna make music. You're gonna make songs. You're going to make so many things. Like, everything is so much is gonna come out of you. You know, um, doing your purpose. right? So, um, from videos, you know what I'm saying, to all these things are going to come out of you. That's good, right? And that's just basically it. You know, your purpose is good, it's beneficial. Your true self is enough and it's beneficial, right? And so I encourage people who are paid to do destruction to other people. Um, I encourage you to to seek yourself, to find yourself, kidnap yourself and love you. Kill the old man of you and nurture the kid in you. Love that child in you that was neglected. Love that child. If you are paid to do spell work and witchcraft on people to destroy them, take your energy back. And just imagine if you put all that energy into loving yourself, into saying, you know what? I'm going to listen to myself. I'm going to listen to my breath. I'm going to see what God has to say to me. And God has something to say to you. And God still loves you, whether you love God or not, whether you loved God, whether you hated God because you felt like you've been cursed. It's a choice. You can love God again. God has always loved you. So that's what I wanted to say to you. There's other choices. There's better. There's good. There's God. There's love. There's song. There's joy.